Hi guys, hi everyone. So here we go again for another video. And before I start, please click on that subscribe button, click on that like button, and also share that video because I think that you're going to like it. So, show time now. So here it is, the title, Who is Really Scared? John, Francis, or you, Dana? So Dana, man up, please, and give us the fight that the fans want, which is that fight between Francis Ngannou, the baddest man on the planet, and your UFC heavyweight champion, your paper champion, Jone Jones. Give us that fight, please. So as you can see, a lot of things has been going on and a lot of talking. There's been a lot of talking in social media, on TV, on the part of the UFC since Francis Ngannou has signed that deal with the PFL, that historic deal, shall I say, with the PFL. I mean, you could have heard things like, "Oh, the PFL made a bad business decision. How are they going to survive? They're going to go bankrupt, paying someone that much, giving someone so much freedom and power." You remember all this. I don't have to come back to this. They're saying that Francis Ngannou is scared to fight Jone Jones, that Francis Ngannou doesn't want to take any risk anymore. That's why he went to the PFL. And you got also that champion, that champion that they have over there in the heavyweight. I think his name is Jone Jones. Yeah, I think his name is Jone Jones, claiming that Francis Ngannou, he is not the baddest man on the planet, or he's so-called he's calling himself the baddest man on the planet from across the street. Where Francis Ngannou answers, "Well, if you think so, why don't you cross the street? It's easy. It's ready. We're ready." So we can see that on the UFC side, there is a lot of talking, but no action actually. And they even been, I mean, they're shooting in all direction. They're shooting at Francis, they're shooting at PFL, they're shooting at Fury. I don't know what's going on their side. It's like, is there somebody controlling the ship over there? We don't know. But when we look on the other side, on the PFL side, everything seems organized. I mean, they're sure about what they're doing, right? And their answers is just short and sweet and straight to the point. We got Francis Ngannou saying, "If you ever really want that Jone Jones fight, then I mean, just reach out to Peter Murray. We'll make it happen, right? Whenever, wherever." And you got Jake Paul that comes again along and just confirm the whole thing. I mean, let's do a PFL and UFC co-promotion together, and that's exactly is going to do some massive number. If we're talking about massive number, let's go Ngannou versus Jones. Let's do Nunez versus Harrison. Let's do Edwards versus Dumbe. I mean, this got legs, bro. This got legs, right? So we got also the vision, Don Davis giving us the vision of the PFL. I mean, the vision of the PFL that is not all about like politics or, flooding the social media with crap, lies, suggestion, assumption, no action, right? And a vision that is more geared towards providing not only the fans what they want, but also providing the fighters a good environment, a secure environment where they can work. So the table is set, bro. The table is set. On one side, a lot of talking, the UFC, no action. On the other side, we got action, action, action. Right. So now I did a little text for you so that we can move on. I did a little text for you, and please bear with me. Again, the English is not my first language, so be patient and forgiving. So let's go. I try to do a little something because I heard the other day that I saw a video from Chael Sonnen, one of the cheerleaders of the UFC, kind of going philosophical, talking about love and hate and all that stuff. I mean, some kind of crap, a whole bunch of bull that he was talking about. So I was going to say, I said, "Oh, you know what? Let me do something that really makes sense along that line, but that is not bull and that is all reality." So we're going to go, and I'm going to go give my little 2 cents about what I think about the whole situation, and especially what I think when that guy here is kind of claiming that Francis Ngannou, he's scared of fighting Jone Jones, and also of the PFL move, saying that it's a bad business. Okay, let's go. So let me tell you guys, I think that we live an historical time where the landscape of the MMA industry might forever be changed, right? The UFC obviously is against any change that can benefit the fighters or the fans. So they think that the world, the industry is stagnant and that it will never change, right? And where they will, the UFC, Dana White, forever be in control over the industry, the journalists, the fans, and especially the fighters. So the reality is that we're living in a never-changing world, bros, in constant motion, man. And the MMA industry, mind you, is not different. Mankind, if we want to talk about philosophy, my dear friend Chell, rule this world because we are thinkers. Mankind rule this world because we are thinkers. We find ways. We are creators. We evolve. And we know that, you know what, change can scare the weak, right? Scares people, can scare the weak. That's why there is always resistance to change. And here I'm alluding to the UFC, right? But at the end of the day, right, like an elastic, we have two solutions. Or we adapt or we break. Maybe that's maybe something for Dana White to think about. But the strong know to not be scared of the change. You know why? Because at the end of the day, we know that change always wins. So we need to adapt. So Dana, tell us, what is it going to be? What is it? Tell us, what is it going to be, Dana? Come on, tell us, what is it going to be? As you said, we can keep talking all we want, but action speaks louder than words, right? So what is it going to be? Tell us. Because to the contrary to what you said in the press conference the other day, nobody, but I mean nobody, thinks that you're cheater of a champion, you're domestic violence perpetrator of a champion, you're DWI perpetrator of a champion, and your hit and run perpetrator of a champion can be the baddest man on the planet and the people's champion, Francis Ngannou. No way. Nobody thinks that he can do that. Maybe only you. So I don't think that you believe in it, and I don't think that the journalists believe in it, and I don't think that the fans even believe in it. And to be honest with you, I really don't think that you or your juiced up fighter of a champion, Jone Jones, believe in it. So tell us the truth, right? Tell us the truth. Prove us wrong and put your feet where your mouth is and give us the fight that the people want. Yeah, that's exactly what we thought. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the time. And think about it. Please give me your what you're thinking, your comments. I can't wait to hear you guys. Okay. Have a good one.